surely you can agree with me that the majority of AI is completely overhyped right now. As a business owner, time and time again, I get excited about a use case or a particular app only for it to be overpromising and completely underdelivering. And it's not because AI sucks. AI has potential, but that's the problem. It's at the moment, there's just so much potential, and the actual like real world use case for so many of it in our business, it's just not quite there to roll it out. That is until what I just did today. So I found this new app called Delphi or Delphi. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but within like 30, 40 minutes of me tinkering around with it, I've pretty much got a ready to use app that is going to have a pretty significant impact on our business. And I haven't been able to say that for many apps in the AI world at all. So specifically, this app is going to, I think, have a really great positive impact on our clients. I think our clients are going to really enjoy using this app. It's going to save our staff so much time per week with regards to answering client questions and helping our clients. And what that's going to do for our business is it's going to increase profitability. So we're going to be more efficient. We're going to be able to handle more clients per staff member, and each client is hopefully going to be more satisfied as a result of this app. So let me run you through what I did, how we utilize it, and whether or not you should, as a business owner, start implementing this in your business. So here's the homepage. As you can see, it's got all these example experts that they've trained an AI agent on. So for example, here's Brendan Burchard. He's like a famous coach. And what you can do is you can talk to him either via text, via voice, via video. And they've trained Brendan Burchard based on all of his books that he's written, all of his speeches, blah, blah, blah. I'm not suggesting as a business owner, you should utilize this stuff, because I tried it and to be honest, it's a little bit disappointing, especially the video one. Like it 100% feels like you're talking to like a really average retarded robot. It's just not that great. When you're asking Brendan like specific business questions, it just sounds like you're talking to normal ChatGPT. Very unimpressive. I didn't find it that good at all. But if we go back to like the homepage of Delphi, what actually can you use this for? So as you can see, it says Delphi creates a digital you available 24/7 for coaching, Q&A, education, and more. Create your Delphi. And so that's what we did. I created the Delphi. Here's the plans. I started off with a starter plan. You can do advanced plan. You can do prodigy plan. Not quite sure what the differences are. I know there are like some examples with the prodigy plan. You have like SMS and WhatsApp support. So if you run a business where a lot of your clients or a lot of your staff interacting with you via WhatsApp, and you don't want to send them to a custom URL, you can have it integrated into WhatsApp, which is pretty interesting to me. I think that's a pretty cool use case. Anyway, so if we look at what I ended up doing, so I ended up uploading all of our podcasts and YouTube videos, and as you can see here, there's like 30 pages of content in here. And if you click on one of them, you'll see that you can add like a content importance, whether it's low importance and high importance. So say you have some training data you want your AI version of you to take into account much more, you can use that to be at high importance as opposed to low importance, and vice versa. But as you can see, look at this. Like we've got nearly 3 million words of our AI trained. We can see that there's been 5 failed documents. I don't know what happened there. Again, I only did this in like 30 minutes. So to have like a working prototype of this is just blown my mind. So to actually talk to your Delphi, you can like click this button here. And here it is, Jared Donnelly, endurance coach for triathletes, runners, and cyclists. I've added this description in here. I mean, I didn't even write this out. I just went to Claude and fed Claude. I didn't even feed it anything. I just used the deep research function in Claude, Grok, and ChatGPT to find everything you know about Jared Donnelly and therefore write a description. And then I got the best one and just copy and pasted it here. But as you can see, like when it comes to like the questioning, I've had a few goes of it with the chat history here, but I found it like surprisingly good. So it starts off with like, hi, I'm Jared Donnelly. How can I help? And I said, I need help with triathlon training. And it said, all right, let's get into it. What's your current situation? And asked me a bunch of stuff. I've said what like a normal client has normally said. If you don't know anything about triathlons, by the way, just don't worry about this. I'm just acting like how a normal client would act. And as you can see, the responses are pretty good. And they've got citations of like where they've gotten this information from. And you can choose not to have the citations in your answers or not. Like I've got them there because I'm just interested in like where the AI is pulling data from. But it's really interesting because like I've thrown a few spanners in the works with it saying like I can do all three, but I have no bike equipment. What should I buy? I was really interested to see what response it would give here. And it actually gave some pretty much bang on accurate advice around what we would give. And it makes sense because it's only giving information based on the training data that we've done. And like, again, the training data took me like 30 minutes to upload 3 million words of training data. Like it was so simple and so fast. I tried to throw another spanner in the works. I tried to trick it. Said, can I use a road bike instead of a time trial bike? Is that okay? Like, this is an interesting question because there's not a straightforward answer to it. And so I was really interested to see what it was going to say. And it pretty much nailed it. It said exactly what we believe and what we would answer a client. And again, like this would probably be even more powerful if we uploaded all of our question and answers that clients give us. So if we got an example of a client asking this question on a client call and then uploading that in, that would be even more accurate than just pulling transcripts from a podcast. But just pulling transcripts from the podcast has been pretty accurate as well. I've then given me a comprehensive list of things to buy. Like nothing that they've said in here is like, like out of the ordinary. I mean, it's even told me to get clip-on aero bars because I'm using a road bike. Whereas if I go back to, I created a new chat, please give me a comprehensive list of all the equipment I need to best perform in an Ironman triathlon. And let's see what it comes back with. Yeah, see, so it's changed its answers because this is a new chat. So like before, it told me to get clip-on aero bars for my road bike. Whereas now it's telling me to get a time trial bike. And that's correct because in this situation, I haven't mentioned that I've got a road bike. I've just said, give me a comprehensive list of everything I need to best perform in an Ironman. And so for me, like this is passing the sniff test straight away. The other thing that really excites me about this is you can revise, adjust speaking style. So Delphi gives you information around, is it insights or access? Yeah, so access. So you can see like the users that have had chats so far with the Delphi. You can click conversations and you can see all the conversations people have been having. So this is the back end, right? And so I'm assuming like we can go in and like type answers. So I've said test there. Oh, there we go. Sent by Jared Donnelly test. So yeah, this is really cool because that means by sending this test message here and it's come up in the chat of the client sent by Jared Donnelly, that means that if the AI hasn't done a good enough job of answering, one of our staff members or coaches can come in and answer, which is unbelievable. Like the amount of time it would take for a coach to write this out, these kind of answers. And like the majority of time spent by our coaches is answering questions like this. But yeah, I really love that, you know, we can revise. Revising your clone's answer will help your clone learn and improve its responses. Like this is unbelievable. You would have to think like after 6 to 12 months of just constantly revising, this clone would definitely be better than a new coach. Like, so this is blowing my mind right now, guys, because so much of our time is spent training our coaches, telling them like what they need to know in order to help our clients the best. And it's going to get to a point where this is going to give better answers than beginner coaches. And that's amazing for our clients and it's amazing for us. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to do one of these videos every single day. I'm going to aim to do 100 videos in 100 days featuring a new AI product that I'm trialing that I think seasoned business owners and entrepreneurs should be trialing or should be implementing in their business. So please leave a comment if you found this helpful. Leave a comment if you'd like me to review another app that you've been thinking of. I promise I'll read every single comment. And so I really want this community to build into something really awesome and really valuable for entrepreneurs. So leave a message below and let me know what you thought of the video, whether you're going to try this yourself or what app I should try next.